Okay, so we come back again, right? So let's see tonight, can we knock down, this EIGRP, right? So the I try to remember. We still have a problem the OSPF because here we try to make an OSPF, right? Let me move this one. Let's go back, quick review. So we know already we have an EIGRP in here. We have EIGRP in here, and also but we only allow in this section in here for EIGRP, and then all the rest in here should be OSPF, right? So we try to make OSPF between this link, and then it will sync up all the OSPF in here, and then we try to use in the area 1, I believe, and then this is all 0, and then we can try to redistribute EIGRP into the OSPF, right? That's why we would like to challenge about this lab, right? Because since we already know the answer, we cannot advertise the management loopback into the BGP, right? So either EIGRP or either the OSPF. And also we got another challenge for us is in this area in here, we not allow using the OSPF. All right. Let's come back again after we review. Let's log into this switch 2 here first on. Let's log into switch 2 here. And also last time, do we fix? I think we fixed the slash something that about the stack 7, right? Because we have a misconfiguration on the interface loopback 999 because we're using the slash 24. Remember? So let me see again. Show IP interface brief in here, right? So let's see again. Let's review. So we have a loopback. Oh, in this case we're using the loopback. No. This one 7. Yeah, this 7 in here, right? So let's click in here. Show just say show run first in here, just for refresh. Now show run here section router OSPF, right? Come on. All right, so yep, we have a 00303, but how about the neighbor? Do we have? Oh, this is still a 00 in here, right? So let me see if that is matter or not. Show IP OSPF neighbor. So what is the neighbor? Okay, so the neighbor is only that one, right? So that might be in here, right? Let's go back to this router here, the VPLS here, right? So let's jump into here. We cancel it. So in here, show again, IP interface brief. Yeah, this is the one that we mentioned about. So this is going to be interface loopback 999, and then we corrected to 55. It was 0, right? And then we show again, show IP OSPF neighbor. Oh, wait a second. Did I log into the right one? Yeah. Why we lost the? Oh, we don't? Okay, so this is only show IP route EIGRP. Yeah, this is only okay. This is only EIGRP, but we have the OSPF in here, right? But I thought I saved it. Come on, did I? Oh, this is okay. So show again. Run section in here. Let's see. We have an OSPF. Oh yeah. See, we have one in here. Okay, so we have one in here, right? The area 1. So we try to form, and also we have the RD in here. And then here, oh, I didn't save on this one here. Let me see again, the network ID. So we should just look back in here, and then which one? That should be dark 4, right? We should be darkling dark 4. Let's pick this one first again. Show IP interface. No, go to config T. Let's pick this one first. Go to router 1 here, and then we're going to say network. That is the network, should be this network here, should be 10.100.4. 0, and then the wildcard mask should be 00.0.255 because that's a /24, and then we're going to say this is area 1. Okay, so hit enter. Okay, so now we go back to here now, host switch 2, right? So host switch 2, we go back to the config key. And then we're going to say router, OSPF 1. So we want to say, do we have yeah, we already have a RD, blah, 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 that's beautiful. And then we just need to, we don't have it in here. We don't have a loopback, the 99. We only have this loopback. That's the interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. Let me see. First thing we want to. Okay, so we want to say network again, right? This is network 10.100.4.0.25, and then we want to say this is area 1, right? And then also, if we mix something, if we make up something, right? We have a 7. What is the last one here? We have a 7, we have a 8, we have a 9, and then I don't remember what else. Do we have a 10 or do we have a 11? I don't think so. We go for to 11, right? Let's quick here make it loop back. So in here, let's make up something. So loop back here. So this is going to be 10.255.255 dot 11, right? So going to be 0.0.0 area 1. Okay, and then we have the quick create 9999. That is the loop back. And then we're going to say this is going to IP address 10.255.255.11, and then 255.255.255.255 because we're going to create the interface. Okay, so we're going to create the interface ready. All right. So just in case I lost everything again, I'm going to just go ahead save it first. I'm going to save into the configuration. Right. So now what is do we have a form OSPF neighbor? Yeah, see we have a form, you see, router 7, beautiful, right? Router 7, right? That it should be area 1. So now we have show IP route OSPF, right? See, beautiful. See, we have 7, we have 1, we have a 3, but how about the other side, right? The other side we should be C11 in here. Show IP route OSPF. All right, so now we should have 11, beautiful. See 11, right? And then we have an IA because this is coming from another area, right? This should be coming from area 0. Oh, wait a second. Why this one here is /24 summary route? Who this guy? So this is another bad guy here. Why send it the whole summary route? That's not right. And then this is via the fork.3. Learning. Who's the point for dark 3? Let me see. Who's the point for dark 3? So either one in here, right? Either one in here. So let's review again the configuration here. So first thing in here, show IP interface 3. I want to say show run interface. That is a should be /01 f0/1. And then, yeah, I have a 10.4, and then I have a this correct /24. And then what is the show run section router OSPF? See, we need to find out if we correctly. Yeah, we see we have the network, correct, 4.0, and then 0.0.0. Oh, because we don't have a no auto summary in here, right? If we compare to here, yeah, this is do we need to turn off no auto summary as well in OSPF? That's interesting because we advertise. Let's try it, right? Let's try it because it sounds like this is a bad guy, right? And then this is the same thing in here. Yeah, we say yep, perfect. But this is not okay. Let's do like this first. router, OSPF 1. I want to say no auto summarize. Oh, we don't have it here, right? Should be automatically see. We have no auto summarize. So auto summarize, it could be in the BGP or in the EIGRP, not in the OSPF. That's just interesting. All right. So in this case, if I don't want to advertise the /4, right? Let me see. No auto. What else? No. Only the bandwidth. But doesn't have an auto summary, right? I forgot. You see, I need to refresh. I believe I remember no auto summary like BGP or EIGRP, but I don't. Yeah, because I don't think in OSPF, right? Because I don't see the auto command in here. See, just if I put just A, I just only have area, right? We don't have it. That's interesting, right? All right. Or summary address. Now we don't want the summary address. That is something we call the 7 OSPF, the link type. You know, those kind of like total stuff or total. Oh, those kind of stuff. You know. Yeah, when you read the book, when you read the book or you go to the other like a YouTube channel, you can when people telling about the OSPF, when they're talking about the links, they have a 7 type, those kind of like total stop, like total summary like that. But I just want to concentrate focusing at just basic first for you, just to understand. But okay, but still, do we need to necessary to fix it right now? Because we're just interesting, right? About this, just to look back 99, right? So let's see in here. So what we learn in here, show IP route OSPF, right? Yeah, you see, we learn everything. Yeah, but just temporary, we ignore this one first. So we're just learning all the loopback interface, right? You see, and then here we should be able to ping 255.255.11. You see here, right? And then the 7, we should be ping again. You see, right? But we don't. But we're still not learning here, right? We're still not learning 8, 9. I forgot this one. What is this here? Right? And then you see 9, 8, right? Because this here is is only EIGRP, right? That's why we don't learn it. Now, if you open the same thing again, okay, opening this one again here, the console here. Should be this should be EIGRP only, right? When you show run, no, not show run, show IP route, EIGRP, right? You see, it's only learn, right? And then same thing here, we learn 7, so we learn 7 here. See, one hop, second hop, right? So two hop, you see, we learn from EIGRP, right? But we're not learning from OSPF, all right? And also just to verify, also when you show run section in here, do we have show run section in here? Do we have a OSPF? You see, we should be none. Yep, you see. Now, okay, so in this case, right, in this case, right, okay. So now you see in here, let's try to do here now, which we have a challenge, right? Because we have a network engineer in here. He's still waiting for us to, because they try to log in, right, with the loopback interface, the management interface 9999. And then so far they only can log in with this area, but then they want to go to more further to here, right? Because for the remote side, the Colo. But one thing that because the remote Colo in here, we're using EIGRP. This is EIGRP, and now this router. This is the H router. This is the H router facing the remote or facing the backend in here. So here we have a obviously, right now we have a 3 protocol. We have a BGP, we have a OSPF, and also we have a EIGRP. Okay, let's do like this. Can we advertise, right? So that is mean because we try to learn about redistribute, you see. But sometimes you have to remember when you redistribute something into the other routing, and then they propagate, blah blah blah, and then they come back again, something like that. Maybe always have to be careful when you redistribute. They could be causing the routing group. Okay, the routing group. Okay. Especially in OSPF and also in EIGRP, because the beauty also in the BGP, the beauty in the BGP is when they learn something, the AS number. If I see the advertise network from my AS number, automatically drop it. They won't install in the routing table. See, that is another beauty for BGP. Okay, so I mean, like even EIGRP. I think because BGP is EIGRP almost same. They will drop something if they see their AS number or something. Okay, but I need to recall an EIGRP, but in the BGP I 100% I can say 100% should be BGP should be automatic. They drop. For example, if everything come back to traffic here, right? If everything is because this guy advertise BGP advertise to all the neighbor, right? It could possible they come back, 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 and then when they send it back to here, and then this guy say, hey, that is my AS number. I will drop it. You see, I will update on my table. See, okay. So that is something that you have to remember once you have something like in the routing group. Okay, if you have a network connection problem, especially when you have an enterprise network like this, so many complex in here. When you have so many redundant link, okay, because same thing you see all the route can overplay. Okay, so it's going to be a nightmare. So that's why you have to be always step by step. We have the testing, documentation, and then after that, when you maintain the routing, you just have to be something like if and yes, like condition. What happened? This link go down. How is the route go back? Something like that. So all the things have to be documentation. So once you have something like disaster, fail or something like that, so that's why you understand already if that link go down. So and then you immediately know how to reroute or maybe the other could be learned from the other link, something like that. See, okay, so that is the same thing, the bigger challenge. You see, okay. All right, so let's do like this now. So we go back to here, the MPLS router here. So this is the H router, right? Because here we have a BGP, we have a here, right? If you just show quick in here, you see in here, show IP route. You see, we have a BGP, we have a EIGRP, and also we have OSPF. You see, this is in the global routing. Okay, this is recall when you show IP route not followed by BGP or not followed by EIGRP or OSPF, it just show IP route like this. That is mean we show the whole global routing. Okay, so the global routing, you can see we have a B, we have a O, we have a D, and also if we have a static, then we have another static, right? And also we have a C direct connect. You see. But when you go to global routing, now you have to understand the router how they pick up the prefer go to that network, right? It's always based in the each routing protocol we call is the AD number. Okay, it's the administrative distance. It's the AD number. So for example, the BGP right now is at 20. And then you see, this is the EIGRP. This is 90. Okay, you have to be. This is common. You have to always memorize. This sometimes is going to be happen in the exam. They can have a multiple choice like that. They can asking you, right? The same thing like this. This is the question like this. If I want to go to the network, maybe you have a duplicate network in here, right? And then they will say, if I want to go to the network. And then multiple choice say, hey, which one are you going to use, the EIGRP or BGP or OSPF? So then you always have to be compared with the AD number. You see, if the AD, see this is 90 and OSPF should be 110. You see, But then if the router, how to be picked up, is always prefer if the last 80, okay? Whoever the last 80 number, or we call metric or value or whatever, okay? Okay, it's always prefer. See, but when you compare this to direct connect, direct connect is always win because he's a direct connect, right? Because it's more trust. Because from the direct connect is more trust. The router doesn't matter what. If you have a direct connect, so for example, in here, if I have a direct connect from here to here, the router doesn't care about that you have a BGP or IGRP or something like that. Even have a smaller number. If you have a direct connect, the router is always choose the direct connect. It's always win. Okay. Once from the direct connect, and then it's go to static route because the static route 80 is 1. Remember, it's 1. Okay, so far we will stop in here about the routing. Okay, the protocol I explain more. So you have to be more show IP route to understand what you have on your router. You see, okay, that is always helping you. Now let's go back again, right? And then should we here? And then let's okay. So now we go back to here again. You see here, this is the second. This code switch 2, right? Because now we want to try to learn the other side, everything here, right? So now we just do quick in here. So if we show IP route, right, and then we can just filter by see like this. Improve. Can we see? Can we search about like this? You see? Okay. See? This is the shortcut. Show IP route. I just want to include right pine. Okay, that is the command. That's include just only with this first article and second article. Okay, and then they give you all the list in here. Say 317, but we're still missing 8, 9, something from here, this area. Okay, all right. So now we go back to the this router again. This is the H router in here, right? So now we're going to say router. So we're going to be completely here, right? We have to say router OSPF 1. Now we want to introduce tonight. This is the first time, right? I want to introduce distribute. Okay, this is the distribute. You have to put the question mark. What kind of distribute that you want? You see, you can say BGP. So that you mean you grab the whole BGP prefix into the OSPF or connect, direct connect, right? Or EIGRP. But so far, so on, you see. Even the RIB, this is the old one. We have a static. We have OSPF also, you see. All right, so now we focus about EIGRP, right? So we here. So we want to try to reach EIGRP. Now, then anything else that I need to follow? Okay, so what is the, I think it's 1, the ES number, right? And then see what is the, again in here. So if I see on the bottom in here, actually I can hit enter. Or you can tag something. So if you want to tag, because you want to tag this one here, see? This is interesting, no? When you go, I mean, when you show IP route right there, if you want to tag, it just gives you more understand how we learn this OSPF, right? So for example, if you want to tag something, you see, you want to tag how many value in here, right? Because this is the EIGRP, we want to say 90. You can put 90. 90 is equal to 80 number. Some people, they play like that. They tag exactly the same the 80 with the 80 number. So when you show IP route later on the OSPF, when you see tag 90, oh, and then you know this is learning from EIGRP. Okay, so that is a purpose for tag. Okay. So now or if you want to use the metric, you see, you want to redistribute this metric, lower something. See, we can do a lot of modify also in here, but it's just a complicated again. You see, that's why I love BGP so much, because BGP is more easy. We're using those kind of layer 20, the BGP attribute, Okay, so now in here, say, okay, so let's do like this. So I hit enter now. Okay, so let's go back. Can I hit enter? Yeah, see, I can hit enter. Okay, so now I hit enter in here. So boom. Only class full network will be rigid. Ooh. See what that mean in here? If this is warning, Look at that. What is mean here? Only classful network. So now you have to remember we have a class less and then we have a class full. Okay, so that is mean sometimes class 4 could be summary or could be summary route. Okay, but in the firewall it could be say stateful or non-stateful. You see the table. So this is a term you have to be careful. You have to be understand, right? If we don't know, if you want to refresh, now you can write it down, right? You can write it down. We can we can Google it, right? What does that mean? It and also it is just a warning or ticket in place. We don't know that, right? So okay, so now we exit out first. Just review the show run section OSPF, right? Router. Let me see if they put it right. OSPF, right? If they put this command here, right? So we should run the okay, yeah. They sound like put it right. Okay. Now, if I go back to this one here, because this router say, hey, I already redistribute EIGRP into my OSPF. Now I propagate to you. Let's see, you can get this network, EIGRP network, right? So okay, so let we what if I go back to here? So we'll refresh again in here. You see, compare. It sounds like we have nothing, right? We don't have a eight. Hmm. 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 Is that work? You see, that is a funny thing in here. See, when you show again in here, see, show IP route OSPF. You see, I don't see it. All right, I don't see it. Mm-hmm. See what's going on. You see, so what could be the issue? So this is a very good demo. All right, just because this one here is causing the issue, right? For example, if you want to play around, right? Because right now we read EIGRP, right? Say in here, show IP interface brief again here. What we have in here? Okay, so we just make something, right? We just say or static route. Okay, just for example, right? Because this router here, right? Because this router here, we know how to get here. So for example, if I want to get the 8.8.8, if I want to inject a static route, point it to this one, right? Let me see, right? Show, let me see here. Say for example, like this, right? Because in here, let's try again. See, can I ping 10.255.255.8? You hear? You see that 8? Yeah, I should be, but this is should be learned from the OSPF, right? So IP route in here. See, how can I learn this network here? You see, right? This router say I learn it from EIGRP. You see, I learned it from EIGRP, right? But then now, if I on purpose, right? If I on purpose in here, see, if I want to inject now, she getting challenged now, right? If I want to inject 255.255.8, oh, too much 255. Okay, now to 255.255.255.0, and then the next hop it should be this. What is this router next hop here? Okay, this is the VPS router. I forgot. Let's see. Find out. Okay, so this is the router here. So show IP interface with. So should be we looking for should be okay. So this is the IP next hop IP 192.168.1. Okay, let's go back to here again. You see here. I want to show you quick here, right? So we put the next hop here. So say IP route, we're going to inject static route. This is inject static route. I'll go to this. Oh, this is not 255. We should be one IP. So 255/32. Okay, so IP route, then blah 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 blah. Next up to here, right? So now I hit enter. So now if I go back to here, you see, if I go back to here, before when I show IP route, right? Before when I show IP route here, It's see when I show IP route, it's learning from EIGRP. Now it should be learned from static. Now if I show IP route again, this IP, beautiful. Look at that. It's learning from static. All right. So when you show IP route again in here, so if you show the whole thing here, show IP route, you see you have a you have a O, you have a D, right? So now you see 8, you see 8 is static, it's tick over, you see. All right, you see it's tick over. All right, because it's static. Okay, it's static. So that is mean the D, it didn't install from the D, right? But not install. So, but what happened if I show IP route, EIGRP, do I still see here? I only have .9. All right. All right. So anyway, so I just wanted to demo. See, how about right now in this case? Should I walk in here right now? You see, if I say go back again to router, OSPF 1 in here, then I'm going to say redistribute again. We're going to be this time we're going to be static. You see, subnet. Okay. So see in here. So we have to make sure it's static. When you redistribute static, OSPF have to be followed with the subnet. Static subnet. Okay. So now you can hit enter. Okay. So now let's see the neighbor then. How about the neighbor? Do we learning now? Oh, look at that. E2. Beautiful. See? Remember I tried to explain to you what is an IA, what is an E2. E2 that is mean is learning something. It's not from the OSPF protocol or OSPF we call domain. Okay. X that X is mean external. It's something that you learn from external. It could be that's why when people when they see OE2, oh, we know already. This has had to be from redistribute, either static or either EIGRP or either BGP redistribute into the OSPF. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
You see? That's we call E2. But now in this case, you see, we should be able to ping the 10 dot. See if we can ping the 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 8. You see? Beautiful. See, we can all the way to ping. See from here, you see, from here, we all the way go to here. It's learning this 8.8.8 here is learning from EIGRP, and then EIGRP go to OSPF, and then OSPF say, okay, I'll redistribute the static into OSPF, and then this guy, okay, I learning from OSPF, but it's marked as an external. Okay, you see. So this is good learning, you see, right? But now, if okay, let's say I don't. The question is, say same thing. Go back to the exam question again, right? If the question exam say, hey, you're not allowed using the redistribute static, so that is mean you have, and also BGP. So that is mean, and also the direct connect. You don't want to put the like no zero something like that, right? So in here, so that is mean we still want to try. Could be possible redistribute EIGRP into OSPF. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to here again. Let's remove the static now. You see in here, if we go back to config T here, right? So okay, so let's see here. Do no router OSPF 1, right? We're gonna say no redistribute static subnet here. So hit enter. So we remove it now. And also we're going to be remove no IP route, 10 dot just in case, right? We remove the whole, I mean, we reword it now. Okay. So we reword the change again. So we 192.168.1.6. So we remove the static route. Now we go back again. So now we should be show IP route again. How we learn this to 88.255.8. You see, we should be learning from EIGRP. That is the back to the normal. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we start over again now. We start over again now. Okay, we already confirmed if we show run again. Show run here. Show run section router OSPF, right? So we already confirmed. If we we have to remove this one also. Oh, why didn't remove it? The complete T. Let's remove it again. This one. Don't confuse. Okay. So no this one here. Okay. So no this one. Also, we don't want to do this one also. Okay. So till we remove it, right? So now let's go back to here again. So back to normal again. So okay. So maybe we didn't save it. Maybe we messed up something. So since we didn't save the configuration, because this is our lab also. Maybe people say, okay, let's reboot the router. Okay, back to the normal configuration. Okay. So now we show run again here section. So make sure we stay again in. Okay. All right. So this is everything. Oh, wait a second. Well, why I still have this one? Hold on. OSPF 1. So no redistribute 1. Okay. So now hit enter. Repeat again the command. I just want to make sure it's clean. Yeah. Okay. So it's clean now. It's back again. Okay. So now in here it should be. See, we have learned E2. Now if you refresh again, it should be go away. Yeah. Beautiful. You see, no more 8. Okay, so now go back again to here. So let's go back to here again. So what's going on? Okay, so let's do again. Modify, show IP, route, OS, no, EIGRP. Just verify first. Do we have everything in EIGRP? See, everything looks good in the EIGRP, right? Hmm. Now let's go back again. So router, EIGRP, 1. No, OSPF 1. Okay. And then just to verify again, show run section router EIGRP. So what is the AS number? Just to verify, yeah, the router is the same thing. AS number is 1. Okay. So now we're still in the OSPF. Okay. So now we start over again now. So we're going to say redistribute. We'll put a question mark, right? What we want to do? We want the EIGRP, okay, and then put question mark again. So what is the AS system number? Should be 1, right? With the question mark again. So okay, so we try using a tag. I don't know, that might be causing the issue, or maybe just like this, we hit enter. Is that help or not? Do we get any warning? Right? We hit enter. Aha. You see, it still gives this error. Only classful network will be redistributed. So, so, so what does this mean? Okay, so what does this mean? Only classful network. You see, okay, let's go back to here again. You see, I want to see if I show IP route, right? See, I have all the DDD here, right? This is the IP, right? For us, it's like normal, right? What does that mean? Only classful, right? And then you go back again. Show IP EIGRP. Show IP neighbor. No. Show IP route EIGRP. Yeah, you see. Okay. Class 4. What does that mean? Class 4. It's looking for samurai or non-samurai route. Is that what that means? See, right now, see, we're still guessing. You see, unless you want, because this is the lab here.